Good evening, guys. So, within, 23 minutes before I post this video, we got 3 new units coming in, and on top of that, we're getting Nier. Now, I will be going over all this in time, during this video, but let's get down to the 3 new units. Now, one of my favorites is going to be here is Parla. For one, Breath of Gaia. I've spoken about this ability before, and it's another one of our units, but that's not just what I like about her. What I also like about her is that the fact she heals 40% of your team's HP. Now that's handy, and on top of it, she increases her art gauge by 3 every time she casts her skill, and heals your team for 150. Don't mind you, she still doesn't beat Arstella, since Arstella has a true evolution and wipes the floor with all enemies with her fact that she can clear all status ailments except for, I think it was faint and curse. No, I think it's just faint. Now, with that being said, I do also love the fact that she also has an elemental resistance type in her arts. So that comes in handy against Parla. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it is the water elemental boss for that's next to Ifrit's time scheduled event, and she would also be good for Azure. I did show that battle before, but she's good for that battle as well. Now next unit, Shady. Shady is an all-supporter role water unit. Now, my personal opinion or my feelings here get collisionist, kind of. She's a good free-to-play unit, but she isn't really a good pay-to-play unit. So, with that being said, guys, if you're really a pay-to-play out there, then just skip Shady for now, because there will be another unit that comes with 2 5-star equipment gears, and she's a little bit better than her, but I do not like either of them. I don't like the art for the True Evolution unit. Yes, there's a True Evolution unit that comes with 2 5-star gear, I think accessory slots. But that's all I can really say. She's also a water unit, and I forgot what she does exactly. I have not gotten her into True Evolution. I did cover her because I got her. But with that being said, she's not exactly like Shady. She does have a supportive role in your team, but she also does a lot of massive damage. But with that being said, if you guys want to be a free-to-play and you really want to have good units, then go ahead and get Shady. Shady being that the fact that she increases water elemental damage isn't just that alone which makes her good. It's the fact that she's actually good for nuking. Mind you, yes, this is a surprise. She's good for nuking either Ether or any fireballs you'll have out there. Now, with that being said, I'm not gonna actually go try and summon her, though I might actually accidentally get her along the way. Lord, I already know I'm actually gonna get her. I have her on my Japan account, and she is quite useful. So, as I said, I have mixed feelings here for Shady. For one, is the fact that she can use a lot of accessories, which comes in handy for those who want to just use critical gear. And versus our friendly new to our next True Evolution unit that will be coming out in the future, which could be Shady by a long shot. But I don't think her and Shady share the same passives. So, with that being said, if you guys really want to, it's up to you to summon Shady. I know, in my personal opinion, you know what, I'm two-faced about this. I am two-faced about this. I actually might want to get Shady, but I also don't want to get her. So, as I said, I'm two-faced about this one. Her passives aren't really that important to me. Burn time reduction, making her good for Ether battle, and her poison time reduction isn't something especially decent in my view, especially since most units that cause poison are earth types, which really nuked through HP. So yeah, not 100% going for that one. Now for the last unit, Teridos or Teridos. Now Teridos isn't really a unit I want. I gotta admit, I don't want him. I have so many of him on Japan, I just want to burn him alive, even though he's a dragon. Well, I guess the contradictory would be saying I want to throw him in a pool of water and letting him drown. But, back to the point. Now, Rhodos, with the fact that he actually does magic damage, fire magic damage, increases fire units damage by 10%, but dragon units by 20%? Like, what kind of sense does that make? Now, with that being said, I personally do not want Rhodos, and neither do you. First of all, he is race specific. Race specific is one of the big problems he has. And secondly is his gear set. Why would you have magic and weapon and another weapon altogether? He's a complete offensive unit, even though he is quite trashy, in my personal opinion. But his art is cool looking, that's about all the things he's got going. And the fact that he actually randomly reduces enemies' fire resistance, it's by 5%. It's just 5%? Really? Come on, you gotta do better than that. But what makes him really good is the fact that he increases damage to humans by 70%. Like, what? You gotta be joking. 70% against humans? That's gonna be crazy damage if you do it the right way. Now, it really is up to you. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't get him. But you can get him. You don't want it. You can choose between not getting him and getting him. But, like I said, my personal opinion, don't get him. Now, let's get down to the next unit. Now, this is going to be one of my most hated, most angry, let's just put it in the fact that I don't like it. Now, Nier is one of the most unpredictable bosses that we will have to fight. Now, as we can read here, apparently her art is pretty insane. Oh, 666. Well, we have the evil number here. 6666. Really? Come on. Really good smile? Did you really have to do that? Alright, damage increases all allies' dark elemental damage by 30%. What? When hit, recovers 2,000 of allies' HP only for one hit. Meaning she is both a supportive and damage type? Wait. She's a supportive and a damage type? That's handy. Mind you, her art looks exactly kind of like Corsair's when it activates her regular art skill. Now, I gotta openly admit, the fact that she heals is one of the top things that I like about that. Now, I'm also saddened by the fact that she is, in my personal opinion, the most difficult unit you could try to obtain. Now, this boss is she's gonna be the most difficult because on top of everything she does, she may be cool and all, she may be great and all. I'm already reading the stats and I'm really looking forward to her. Increases all demon units' light resistance by 15% only once. All allies ignore enemies' defense with disease or poison by 40%. That's insane. So her mixed with Parla will be nuktacular. Now, as I said, I'm gonna talk about her battle later on. So let's just get down to what her gear is. Villain. Well, that's an interesting buff. It says increases damage by 15% when enemy is poison or disease. Huh. And that's what it does. It says 60% chance to reduce enemies' attack by 30%. Decent. Attacks while ignoring enemies' defense by 15%. That's pretty nice. Increase users' Wait, if user's Dark Elemental unit drains 5% HP. That's not bad at all. Attacks while ignoring enemy defense by another 15%. Increases target's max HP by 1,800 for 15 seconds? Huh, that's pretty cool. Gotta admit, that is pretty cool. Now, as you guys can see, okay, where Nier actually has a high gear, loving gear, firstly, lovely stats, secondly, OP damage, thirdly, and all around good stats, fourthly. Well, perks when I say stats, but that's not the point. Now, what do I love about her? What do I like about her? And what is so good about her? Now, look at this. Cool time 15 seconds? This is insane. I gotta openly admit, this is pretty insane. Her whip is actually only 15 seconds cooldown. Now, I want to get down to the main fact. My main fact is her main battle. What do I hate about her main battle? First of all, what I hate about Nier's main battle is the fact that she's, well, in a sense, undefeatable. One problem that presents itself is the fact that she actually is, well, her own abilities become a problem in these battles. Why is that and how is that? Is because firstly and lastly, Nier actually brings forth one problem to the table. She does cause poison and disease. So, watch it. Poison and disease are the top problems with Nier. Nier being the main, she will nuke you to 0 if your team is affected or afflicted by either of them. Now, I don't know what team would be best for this, but I will be going with our Stella during this entire battle. Firstly, because our Stella heals status ailments, and she might be able to prevent most of the problems that Nier presents to me in battle. But make sure you do not bring light units because you know how dark units work. They nuke right through you. No, well, actually, correction, that would be wrong. Now, a good unit you could bring along is Kasila. Somebody actually corrected me before I was pronouncing wrong. Celaya. Celaya just, I don't know, the C one. The one that I've all was hip hooray about getting. She could become handy in this battle, covering your entire team from getting hit by both disease and poison, but also eating the damage of the opponent really does not cover it good enough. Now, I don't know what Nier is actually vulnerable to. I don't know if she's weak to frost, paralyzation, or any of that, but I do look forward to me running a battle against her, guys. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna throw everything at Nier, and I'm not gonna give up on trying to defeat her, because first of all, I love her gear. Second of all, I love her gear. Third of all, I love her gear. And fourth of all, I love her stats, or her all-around character. Now, I will be trying to get her to 120, but I'm not expecting any good details in this battle. Now, with that said, guys, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna cover, and I do hope you guys do as good as I will be doing when trying to obtain her through the battle. But good luck out there, because she's not gonna be easy. She's a lot more difficult than Grad. With that being said, as I said, be careful, poison and disease being your main focus on this battle. And if you have Silica, Celaya, she might be able to be a little bit decent of help in this battle and cover your units. Now, I will also mention Celaya will eat a lot of damage, so do be careful. Try to bring her equipment, which reduces all damage by 50%, so that when she covers your team, you won't have to worry about protecting her as much. And on top of the fact that her gear also heals her an additional 10% on top of the 30% she absorbs. So 40% HP regained while being hit by her art. That's a lot of survival there, guys. And make sure you bring all those support equipment for Celaya if you're going to bring her along. Go and openly admit that, because she's going to nuke through a lot of HP on Celaya. Especially if you don't protect her against disease or poison, which are the two main problems of this battle. Well, and I will suggest bringing a revival equipment along on Celaya if you guys going to try to run that. Celaya will be survival capable in this battle if you do things right and time your equipment right. But that's about it, guys. I really do hope you guys have fun. I do hope you guys get near to max luck. I mean, Nier comes out at one of the lower base levels, which is the simplest battles. But do be careful still, she's still poisoned and causes disease. That's still one of the main problems in this battle. Now, I will be running a video on it tomorrow night, so do look forward to it, and have fun, guys. Hope you enjoy the game, and I really do wish you guys the best of luck. Ta-ta!